Greetings, everybody. It's Red Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of the Madden 21 franchise relocation rebuild. We took the Jacksonville Jaguars, made them into Mexico City Diablos. We're in year 2 and we're in the Super Bowl. We're gonna go ahead and play. We're gonna play the full game. And of course, the goal is to get the Super Bowl win.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 56.
So the presentations in this game suck. Hopefully they've been upgraded in Madden 22. They said that they have, but we'll see.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League.
Alright, so what we do is we go ahead and go to slow, and then we go to custom play options. We're going to play all offense.
For the first time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. Now this will make it into the end zone. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a third-round pick back in 2012.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. The beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
Yeah.
Second and
From the 29, Wilson.
Goes to show you
complete
can
into the
find
hands of
franchise
Carson.
quarterbacks at any round.
complete to Chris Carson.
Brady
Good
late
job there
round.
by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good job,
The
defense.
coverage too good there. The contact knocked the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
This is going to be the longest video that I put out on
4th
this,
down,
probably.
ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Super Bowls are special, so I want to do.
A pretty good
Back my
punt, but
turn.
a nice 13-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I read something prepping for that he said.
Alright, we'll start on the ground.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Past midfield.
And that's how you start the game, 25 yards.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 sets, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Left side here, that's complete to Burrow. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Big plays for
A
some
chance
reason.
for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Now Leonard Fournette. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. but I often think that second down is the time you go crash and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Pays off.
The first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
All right, now we're kicking off again.
He'll kick this one away. Williams now on the return. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline.
That's wide open.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And now falling near midfield. This is picked up by the defense.
All right, defense.
They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Back onto the field comes this offense. Second drive. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. The run, it's Fournette. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. The loss resulted.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
I've got to be close to being in the zone, right?
Gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
21-yard line.
Here's Burrow.
It is registering my... It's not registering me as a superstar X Factor, even though I am. Ah, that's a lot of bullshit. I am a superstar X Factor. Joe Burrow is showing me just as a superstar.
Complete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Josh Oliver.
We'll have to look into that.
Incomplete. makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
His profile says X Factor.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I mean, there's nothing we can do about it right now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, 4 down. But he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
There we go.
Touchdown. O.J. Howard there to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the 1st quarter.
Yeah, the way that they're going. I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel
Lining up for the point.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 1st quarter lead. So this drive spans 7 plays.
Seahawks, nothing.
I mean, it is a pretty good start. It's about as good a start as you can take.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Seahawks take back over, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
a big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Looking left sideline, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Antoine Winfield.
Throwing again. Wilson. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by C.J.
On
Henderson.
3rd down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Good job,
He's going to be
defense.
brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Ask for a better start than that, can you?
They're in cover 2.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude, and well, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon. He had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, he saw that his team was good. If he
That
was
went
smart, he started to
nowhere.
make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
There we go.
End zone for the touchdown. Chris Godwin, 54.
Brand, everybody.
And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are...
Lambo on for the extra point.
This is This is a good time to play your
It's
best
good,
game.
and before you know it, it's 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays.
21. Seahawks, nothing. Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
From the 31, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
But no sack.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
This one into the hands
Stop
of
him again.
Metcalf. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become
That
almost a
Andy
monster in
Reid.
the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle
That looks
well
like
on these
Andy Reid,
receivers,
doesn't it?
especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go make the tackle right away.
Now here's Michael Dixon. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
34-yard line.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Burrow looking to pass. This one's incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow being chased out left. He may try and run for this.
And he won't.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Keeping the drive alive.
This is Fournette. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
They're concussion testing him.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Fournette.
I mean, they're not actually concussion testing him as in the video game, but that's the animation.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands, see how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he will find his man on the outside. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is
Got it.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Chris
baby.
His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline. Lambo to add on the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive goes 8 plays.
Seahawks, nothing.
I love it. So excited. This is about how you used to punt a starter.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Now he'll escape to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Yeah.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now it's Carson. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Come on, defense.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Short throw to Disler. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
That was a dumb one.
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Come on, defense, make something happen.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
That was just bad. Bad contained.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he's across the chalk into the end zone.
That's fine.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now.
No, that's Bruce Arians.
We're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run.
That's okay.
The touchdown at Zerline. He'll kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
The protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle, the rest of the crew.
Yeah, Joe Burrow is having a great game so far.
They begin with a run by Fournette, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The ball carrier.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. The throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the
Supreme confidence.
to the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Seahawks.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
You better catch that.
Moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now Fournette. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line.
There you go. Fournette's in the zone now.
They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
They'll try to punch it in before that.
Wait, whoa.
Fight his way into the end zone.
If we continue to blow it out, what I'm going to do is I'll just
touchdown in the Super Bowl.
I'll let the AI control the second half. Watch.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking.
At this point, they're lining up for the point.
Lambo on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
But you're correct. It is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns.
Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try to isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
That protection was too good.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, here's
Come on, defense. Good job.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Come on, defense.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Penny, a first down carry. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, they are getting manhandled.
Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So that's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
That was good defense. and said no.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
It's an interesting formation.
Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
That was too wide open.
Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
It's good, and it's now 35-14. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Keeping the pressure on me to keep scoring.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Back to control back up.
Making his way back out there.
Ball control offense, get 2 first downs, can do.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. Get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, come on.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
That play is too easy to just continually build.
Territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
1st and 10.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
23 yards on the play. Talk about a big 1st half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off
He has 167
I think he's
yards
intimidating the
receiving.
defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. His pass caught at the 4. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 4-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And it's caught.
That's
and he's able to
first down.
get it down to the 2-yard line.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset. He didn't.
There we go.
Touchdown. DJ Chark there to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3.
Lining up for the point.
Lambo to add on the extra point.
6 drives, 6 touchdowns. Beautiful.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. A 10-play drive that time.
42. Seahawks 14. Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now after after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Williams to return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
It is a beautiful, beautiful play.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, he doesn't need to change much personally. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Yeah, there you go.
Down he goes.
That was a good blitz.
Miles Jack leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss
That
of
was a
6.
great blitz.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses have their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Close game.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
Right.
Now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone. Athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. 2nd and 10 now, Burrow. Throw here's incomplete.
Don't know.
The intended target was Chris Godwin. And
I
it's
still
3rd
like
down.
him.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there.
That's
Had
okay,
that one
though.
covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he finds Howard complete.
First down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 and a first down. His target is Kenny Stills. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And inside the 20.
Did that catch?
Brought down. This duo locked in 14 yards there and a first down. That's caught by Howard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quick slant caught. The offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle.
Yeah, we will.
This one in for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Lambo on for the extra point.
I want to point out 7 drives, 7 touchdowns.
And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
It's even worth watching the rest of the game at this point.
Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now after the touchdown.
We'll see what they do in the final 25 seconds, but
on the return, Williams. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. They lock it with a grab over the middle. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So these 2 teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move.
all right, want to go ahead and jump forward to the end of the game just to go ahead and see what happens. There we go. We scored more. We scored again.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still.
I mean, who's going to win MVP is going to be very interesting.
That's called being
But
in the
we just won the Super Bowl based on our first half output, which was pretty incredible. We had multiple skill points, I didn't realize that. I was going to show you guys the entire game, but why? The game was over in the first half. That's easily the best. I think that's honestly easily the best game I've ever played. Like, no joke. I played not essentially flawless. I played flawless. Who do we need to re-sign? We're good. There's no need to re-sign anybody. Let's go ahead and advance to the off season. MVP Joe Burrow, as well it should be. AFC champion. That was our first Jacksonville's or Mexico City's first AFC championship, first Super Bowl win. Let's go ahead and look at the retirements. Right tackle DeMar Dotson retires. Phillip Rivers retires. Gerald McCoy retires. Geno Atkins retires. Ndamukong Suh retires. Alex Smith retires. Julian Edelman retires. Greg Olsen retires. AJ Green retires. Clay Matthews retires. I keep alright. Joe Flacco, what a disappointing end to your career, Joe Flacco. Deshaun Jackson retires. So it was Bruce Arians then. Okay. Bruce Arians retires. Let's go ahead and upgrade our players. Now we have a lot of players to upgrade. Ronnie Harrison. Cool. Devin White unlocked a new ability. Cool. I do want to look at... So he is a superstar X Factor, so why did they not give him credit as one? Okay. This offensive line is trash. We got to work on this offensive line, actually. In fact. Let's go ahead and look at fan happiness. Let's look at our media questions for the year. Team success first, team popularity first. Market size first. Roster rating, fan happiness second. Concession prices 16th, merchandising prices. So they're happy with the okay. Want to go through the off season. Do we have any money to sign free agents at all? No. Let's take a look at the top free agents anyway. Von Miller's a free agent. Zach Ertz is a free agent. Mark Andrews is a free agent. Robert Woods is a free agent. Calvin Ridley is a free agent. Jonathan Allen's a free agent. Melvin Gordon is a free agent. Jamal Peppers is a free agent. Pouncey's a free agent. Rashid Penny, who we just saw in the Super Bowl, was a free agent. Ronald Jones is a free agent. Anybody really else that stands out? Ingram's a free agent. Honestly, not about a. Tom Brady is a free agent? Wow, he's dropped to a 77 overall. I'm not, even if I could afford Brady, I wouldn't make an offer for him. Not at 11 million. So let's just go ahead and advance, jump forward. Von Miller signed to the Washington football team. Zach Ertz signed with the Bucks. Pouncey, Broncos. See if anybody's making major moves. Chargers are making some moves. Broncos are making some moves. These guys. Alright, we're going to go ahead, stop the recording here. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button for the Super Bowl win. Remember, like, also comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Relocation Rebuild. We're not done. I assure you of that. We're going to build this team for the long term. Red Hunter out.